US has more supply, less demand. India is other way around, meaning there is more demand, less supply in India. So the conditions in US make people predisposed to act with righteousness because everything is provided to them. Then people in India, because they are deprived, and that's what sometimes forces them to become dishonest. Does it mean that we have better karma yogis in US than in India? I may say yes. Whatever the reason is, but we have to learn a lot from US and other Western countries in terms of their work ethics, in terms of the sense of responsibility, in terms of their accountability. Meaning that person, when he or she does something, that person considers himself or herself accountable, that I did it and therefore I am responsible for it. If I made a mistake, I admit it, I try to correct it. A general attitude towards work ethics, responsibility, accountability is what we find in the Western countries. You see, in the West, they always had to struggle with nature because nature has not been very favorable or friendly. So, a struggle with nature. Therefore, they discovered ways of how to deal with these natural forces, how to deal with matter. Therefore, they have grown into very efficient managers of matter. And therefore, they know how to work. They have grown into good managers of matter. They have work ethics, etc. They have developed very well. And they have developed with efficiency and effectiveness. So they are good. India, nature was very conducive. There was no fight there. Looked upon nature as mother, respected it, worshipped it. Therefore there was leisure to look at inside. Therefore India or Eastern countries have developed a great facility of mastering the self. Here, the mastering the matter. There, the mastering the self. But not quite good managers of matter. So that's what they have to learn from the West. So each one has to learn from the other. And there's no point in justification that we do not have enough, therefore we are dishonest, Maybe it's okay. That may be the reason, but that's not justification. We cannot justify dishonesty, we cannot justify corruption, we cannot justify so many such ills that prevail in our society. And we have to take responsibility for them and grow out of them. Because more corrupt we are, less supply there is. That's the problem, This situation of more demand and less supply is further confounded by our behavior. If we are honest and hardworking, supply would increase. Therefore, the need for violating values would decrease. Anyway, so that's all Monday morning quarterbacking. The thing is that it is always easy to advise other people and difficult to put that advice in your own life. I understand that. But all I can say is that India has a lot to learn from US, from the West. Whether they should learn from India or not is their business. But certainly India has a lot to learn. And you can have the best of both. East has some good things to offer, West has some good things to offer. What we need is the best of both. And people who are here are in the right position to do that. You brought things from East and you are in the West. So you are in a very favorable position to have the best of both.